weakest point of my art is the fact that it completely lacks humor. And I like humor, and there's none of that in my art. So this piece here was just, it's going to be really a neat piece for me personally. Robert literally doesn't get how significant he is to me. But like, you know, my dad, we weren't a family that collected art by any means. Collected, absolutely. Art specifically, no. But in the bathroom in my dad's garage, and I'm talking a cruddy little bathroom, you know, we were to pee outside, you could go number 2 in the bathroom, but you went in there and stuff was hanging on those walls. And here were a couple of these posters that showed like these dramatic car crashes. And they were comic book in nature, and they were Robert Williams' work. And I thought he was really great. So, and this piece is just really all Robert Williams. You know, you have the dodo bird, which is obviously the organic, and then you have this strap-on wing contraption. So basically, the dodo bird, a flightless bird, a bird that hasn't flown for thousands of years and was extinct, you know, a few hundred years ago. Here's this strap-on contraption, and the contraption is basically strapped on, you know, a la Wright Brothers era, you know, something that was pretty corny and didn't work all that great to begin with, but the whole thing is just absurd. And then what I've got here is I've pulled out some of my smaller lightweight motors. This is a early, I would say probably like a 1909 Merkel, and these little motors are acting as inspiration. Half the reason that I got into doing bronze sculptures and stuff like that was it was just like, it's like, you know, if somebody told you you could make a living making pine wood derbies. Remember when I built my pine wood derby, you know, my dad had all the tools and all this kind of stuff, and my little first car was not fast, but it looked really good. It looked really good. And I remember like the little judges, the people in the ward, saying, I got like second place for aesthetics, you know, the best looking car or whatever, which was absolute garbage. My car was, you know, first place by 100-fold, but I got second because I remember the scout leaders going like, well, his dad's into cars, and you know, he clearly didn't build this by himself. His dad must have did most of it, which wasn't true. I really did do it. And so, you know, early on, you got to figure out that, you know, authority doesn't mean anything. Just the idiot in charge. Here's an actual, you know, recreation of a dodo skeleton. And you can see the bird, I mean, okay, it has wings like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It has these big, powerful legs. But the dodo is the quintessential stupid animal. I don't know, it just, they said the meat was greasy. The Carolina parakeet, for instance, I mean, a beautiful bird in the conure family, they were really social. So when one was shot, a dozen more would come down to check out, you know, how his little buddy was doing, and then there was easy pickings. So these birds went away for just the lack of hindsight and the, you know, the selfish and greed of Americans. But this is kind of a neat, not Americans, humans. Find 1 minute or 30 seconds of the old footage, and then just kind of with the subtitle, just go, hey, this is, you know, this is Jeff at Robert Williams' place a decade ago.
I mean, I think you guys are kind of like the godfather of hot rod art, the three of you guys. I know you're younger than the both of them, but still, you were in that thing with them.
Well, I entered the hot rod world about 1953.
Who were your biggest influences?
Well, you know, Roth and Dutch and Salvador Dali and the EC comic book artists, Wallace Wood and Jack Davis and Harvey Kurtzman, and the artist that influenced me and Roth the most was Basil Wolverton.
I guess we could shoot for more anatomically correct, but why? People think the dodo was a big, silly, stupid bird, so let's play on that. And then the fact that man's audacity is, well, the thing can't fly, let's, you know, help it. So it's pretty funny.